Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is your host Mr. Singh. PLTR Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. What a roller coaster week, folks. But it's a great week how we closed it out. From the lows of $20.36, I talked in my previous video that $22.05 were going to be a massive resistance level to break. And we tested it, we got rejected, then came and tested it. As soon as the market opened on the pre-market, after pre-market, rejected, came back, and on Thursday, on Friday, we did break out at $22.05, and on Thursday and on Friday, we jumped back from $22.05 all the way high of $22.67 was the high. We closed on Friday at $22.50. We should be excited, we should be pumped, and there's more news to come on the technical side. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk on the fundamental side of the company. Where are we heading? What are we looking? And what is the future holds for PLTR? So one of the news I want to share with you guys, PLTR stock, PLTR's rocket concept LL's sales strategy is a rapid boosting for a commercial sales. We can't do enough of them. So PLTR Technologies doesn't go about selling its software products in the conventional ways. After refusing to hire a sales team for years, the company is now using the rocket concept like a robot to bring new customers on board. Selling AL software, PLTR has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of the LL boom, and the data from software allows the company and the government to organize and analyze a large amount of data to improve efficiency and make decision-making progress. The CEO, Mr. Alex Karp, is a long refused to hire a salespeople at PLTR due to the belief that the company's software is so good and it sells itself. And he even noticed the only way to PLTR could hire a sales team is if we were hit by a bust. Now, by doing it, you can clearly see that marketing is needed. I'm sure there's a method of madness behind Mr. Alex Karp, but as marketing, promoting about any product is important so the other investors can do it. But granted, I do understand why Mr. Alex does not believe on hiring a sales team or a salesperson, rather reason because of the contracts to having with governments on the private industry as well. So something to keep an eye, because marketing does play a big part. Also, one of the top 3 stocks to buy was also on the article, so wanted to show. So PLTR saw its first profitable year in 2023, making $209 million. The company's revenue is expected to grow rapidly, ever increasing. EPS estimates on quarterly growth is sitting of 202% due to 2023 was a breakout year. An exemplary of equity of 6.4% corroborates of other indication of its financial status. We know PLTR's financial, it is great when they start making in 2023, but we need to carry over because that is what investors are looking at it. So all 7 Wall Street covering PLTR have raised estimates in past 90 days, which is a critical given of a Q1 earnings to be released in May 6th. Mark your calendar. May 6th is just around the corner. So that is going to see a high volatile movement coming up for PLTR. And expansion with PLTR has come with many cogs, leading to the gaining of market recognition. Towards the end of 2023, PLTR was a #1 vendor in data science machinery, and increased good press is surely will increase the number of clients, leading to their higher earnings. So the earnings, which I'm about to finish it up on my next video, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere for the next videos coming up as well. So earnings, once I finish my technical fundamentals behind it, so far it looks great, because if it breaks out the 2023 Q1 record, then you will see a massive movement coming on the stock price, even the highs of $29 to $30 for PLTR. Also, the PLTR Technologies, Mr. Maurice Kempis, hit hard, raised from neutral from sell. Before PLTR was sell, now it's came back to neutral. That is great to see that. Also, one of the analyses that I wanted to talk about that he covers PLTR as well. PLTR stock technology was rising on Friday after former bear upgraded the shares of the software firm in confidence in the growth thanks to an artificial intelligence. the morning skeptics, the hard analysis of Brian White upgraded the shares to Palantir from neutral to sell without a price target. White's upgrade comes after the shares have been risen up to 32% this year and 192% over the last 12 months, and investors have been optimistic on the company of AL incentives and recently announced the military contracts. We know how Palantir is doing. We know how Alex Karp is building this brand and the company on the software. And having contracts, military contracts, is boost a constant big time revenue coming on that, and that's why I'm excited of the Q1 profitability. In our view, Palantir is well positioned to benefit from the long term and AL trend, capitalizing on the volatility graphics and road Mr. White wrote. So what is on my portfolio? So on Palantir, I'm still over 4,000. I did add some shares, so now it's 4,222 shares, roughly over 3.2%. I did sold my shares when it was starting to dip. Didn't get an opportunity to load around at $20. Did came back around and loaded at $21 level. But there were the key levels I didn't, which I want to talk on the technical side. I'm up 3%. My goal is to go up to 6,000 shares on Palantir and let it be right on that, because the chart do not lie, right? And the earnings coming up, oh my God. This stock, it's just a matter of time to seeing over $30, where is be a stable stock should be around. Do you invest on OCGN, Nvidia, Neo, Tesla? Go ahead and check out the videos if you are interested on that. Very hefty in on those markets as well. But I do trade, put my money on the market where the stock has a growth, profitability, and has a vision, and the CEO has a vision of keep growing. If there's no profitability for time and time, and there's no growth, definitely I don't invest my money, because the stock price is never going to go up and it's only going to go downtrend on the company. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested in any other stocks on the portfolio. So let's talk on the technical side. Where we at on the technical side, clearly you can see that this is the 5-day. We're going to shift the gear to the 1 month. So we're going to shifting the gear to the 1 month, and that is the reason I came back in when I mentioned you guys about right when we had this breakout that we'll see coming around at $20. $20 was my dead on support level, and it came all the way $20.20, really off by 20 cents. Then my next one is sitting at $22.05, and that is gonna be our new support level. Sorry, it was a resistance, so now it's gonna be a support level. The next resistance that we're gonna break out, I know even though I have $25.26, but before I talk on that side, why did I jump in, right? The reason behind it is on the one is $21.86. That's my 60-day. My blue, my pink, it is my 60-day EMA, 200-day EMA. Let me rephrase myself back again. So the blue line, which is my 60-day EMA, my pink line is my 200-day EMA. They are both crossing on tapping each other, means a breakout coming in. And that is a phenomenal news as that I am looking at it with all these contracts coming in. So the next level was definitely sitting around at $23.14. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to have it right over here at $24.10. Even though you can clearly see that we got rejected around this level, which is about $23 level. So I'm not going to draw the chart yet on the technical side, just to make sure the chart is very clear to see for you guys as well. But shifting the gear to the 6 months, we came to this up all the way from $12. We talked about this resistance level right here, and the support level, and rather support level, and then it became a resistance, and we had a high of $27.50. We traded in the channel, then we dropped down to the new lower highs, then we dropped down to the $20 level. As I mentioned, we are coming to a crossover with the 1 month. 1 month crossover is pretty close to be completed. 3 months has closed the gap, and whereas 6 months they're also closing the gap. It is an indication of another breakout coming on the touching the highs of $24.05. We gotta trade above those moving average to make sure to be a confirmation of uptrend. Even though I did a small, loaded my shares because the news coming out, the earnings on May 6th, I didn't want to miss that opportunity of a lifetime on Palantir. Yes, folks, because what Palantir's profitability has it, and what's going to happen, the investors finally going to see how much profitable the company made when announcing of new contracts and expansions. this stock is just a matter of time destroying the $24.05, and it will be sitting around at $20, $29.39. With the support of the moving averages, indication on the technical side, everything is pointing towards that, and that is one of the reasons I added the shares as well. So you can clearly see that on 1 month we are just on the crossover, and we closed on Friday above those two moving averages, which is a great news and a beneficial news for us investors. So folks, here you go on the technical side. On the PLTR, you can clearly see also before I forgot to mention about MACD. You can clearly see the MACD rise as well. RSI is kind of be in the neutral and making. We still have left to make higher highs and higher lows. And even though we had a Thursday and Friday kind of sell off, but we did offset it how we closed the market on $22.52 on Friday. Folks, here you go. All my technical analysis, my fundamentals. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's go, baby, because this is a wonderful reversal coming up, and we shouldn't be able to miss it out on that. I do understand some people are holding the shares over $24, $23. Patience, because it is going to come. It's just a matter of time when it's going to come, and is before that ending, it will come on that. So, folks, not a financial advisor. Just want to disclose it. Just doing my technical analysis and my fundamentals. Hope you guys like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification, because before the earnings comes in, I'm doing another video, and I'm going to give you guys some more news on what's coming up, which is going to blow your mind away in terms if you are a bull. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the weekend or whenever you're watching it.